welcome back to the Survival and Basic Badass Podcast After Show. All right. Appreciate you guys sticking with us. You're awesome. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. See how I did that right in the beginning? Make sure you leave comments. Let us know what you're thinking and what's going on. And make sure, like I said, you don't miss an episode. Anyway, Kevin, what's going on in the world this week?
One of the things that I just was looking at yesterday was a fun little exchange that happened over in Congress.
Okay.
Marjorie Taylor Greene was shitting on somebody because she said they had fake eyelashes.
Oh, who hasn't seen that play out?
You're not supposed to insult people during this, make personal insults.
Okay.
And AOC asked her to apologize, and she refused and said it wasn't a personal insult.
Ooh.
So that leads us up to the clip.
Is that a statement of fact?
I guess.
All right.
So let's see.
Here's the clip you're talking about.
Yeah, let's.
It's just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
Hold on, Chairman. Motion to strike those words.
I had no idea what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just.
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first, so you don't want to talk about
voted to do it.
Now, are we watching Congress or am I watching The View?
To me, it looks like a Jerry Springer show, except nobody threw a chair. So I mean,
they need to get Steve from Jerry
to break things up. I agree.
Keep him on the House floor, that kind of thing. All right, I see it. Oh man, it's so. I like you could do like the backhanded comment, like, "Hey, would it be wrong if I was to say that Kevin's really ugly and his face looks like a dog and, whatever? I mean, would that be wrong?
Right. Because you didn't actually say. I'm just saying if I did say.
If I did that, would that, I just need clarification.
Yeah. I mean, it seems fair. It seems like you need clarification on the rules. If you can insult somebody's eyelashes, which to me is a weird insult. You know what I mean? It's kind of fucking weird. But whatever, man. Whatever.
I always get the barber lady to like trim down the eyebrows a little bit in case they get too.
As I've gotten older, I've noticed I got like one or two that are like 3 inches long. I don't know how that happens, but whatever.
It's an ugly world we live in.
In other news, first humanitarian aid arrives on U.S. built pier off Gaza.
Yeah.
So there are people in Gaza that are starving. There's gonna be a lot more.
So we're bringing them aid. But at the same time, they still have all those hostages and American hostages.
I think they actually found most of those hostages dead.
Body parts.
Yeah, they found parts of them.
200.
So I don't know how many they actually have left that are alive. So we'll see how this goes. That dude that attacked Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah,
Nancy Pelosi's husband.
Right.
Yeah. Did you know he brought clown costumes with him?
You got to be prepared for
that. Never came up, but I don't understand why. What was the purpose? Like in his mind, where were the clown costumes going to come in? I don't know. But
they get rowdy in here.
They gave him 30 years, so
30
he's going to be in prison for a while. I mean, I don't know.
California is 30 years. Is it like dog years kind of thing? Like
it means 15. It means 15 unless you physically murder several people while you're in prison. You can't just smash them with a hammer. You have to the claw side of the hammer instead of the blunt side. Yeah, that's how you do it.
That would be like normal prison time, hitting somebody with a hammer. But the claw side, then you're like a psycho.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
It tracks.
Severe storms strike Houston, leaving at least 4 dead. That shit happens in Houston. It seems like that sort of stuff hits Texas every now and then. A hotel released a video of. Do you remember Puff Daddy? And then he changed his name to P Diddy.
Yeah.
Sean John. He's got like 6 names, and they're saying he's a child molester and
And the hotel was taking videos of their room.
It was the hallway. It was the hallway.
Okay.
And his then wife was like leaving, and she ran down the street to the elevator, and he came down. You should watch the video if you get a chance. He smacks the shit out of her and then kicks her like multiple times while she's on the ground.
That's
Which,
not okay, Kevin. That's
not really-
acceptable behavior.
Not really how I expect people to behave, like a normal person anyway. But I don't think he's a normal person. So, whatever had happened.
Liberties are held to a different standard, Kevin. You probably didn't realize that.
That's right.
Like congressmen are held to a different standard.
Right. How you commit felonies and don't go to prison or anything. Yeah, it happens.
Whatever. You do what you got to do. You know, who doesn't keep thousands of dollars in your freezer or run over people when you're drunk and then be like, "Ooh, this looks bad. I'm just gonna."
Yeah, better leave.
Well,
Better
that
go
car-
sober up somewhere where. Yeah.
All right, dump the car in the river and and
Uh-huh.
there's a girl in there, but I'm just gonna get out of here because
I can swim.
this could be awkward.
Yeah.
I'm not the kind of guy who has to deal with that kind of thing.
Right. That's right.
That could look bad on my press, so I get special exceptions.
Special exceptions. And
So,
actually, he didn't go to prison for that, so it worked out for him. And he stayed a senator, too. So I mean, it's like double whammy. Good news.
Oh man, it's an ugly world. Anyway, so what else you got? Anything else? Any other big news?
That's it.
Trying to motivate Kevin to go to prepper camp. Still, he's not catching on to that. Hey,
Trying to get worked out. We'll see what we can do.
just saying, who doesn't like camp?
Who doesn't
Yep.
like camp?
Like camps probably 5 times more than I do a year, but whatever. But
That's right.
all right. So anyway, anything else going on in the world? No, that's what you said.
Yeah, that was all the news of the day. That's pretty much what's been going on. I've been working on replacing some fencing for some farm animals and things like that.
Nonstop. We got
It never-
turkeys.
Yeah, it never ends. It never ends with the fencing, man.
Yeah, we got turkeys, and I guess we're supposed to keep the turkeys separate from the chickens. Somehow disease spreads, but I don't know how keeping them separate it's really helping. I don't know. But anyway,
I've been bit
well,
by
they're
a
pretty
duck and
gross.
I've been bit by a chicken, and they're not so bad. But if you're ever bit by a turkey, that's a different game, man.
they always go weird when I go in to feed them. They're like, "Arr." And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty nasty animals, man.
They're
And they're
pretty
hard to
nasty.
kill.
All right, shotgun to the head it is.
Hmm.
And no. So I got turkeys. Turkeys are gross.
Yeah.
I don't know, a lot going on. A deer took out the car the other day, but I actually ordered a fender. It was weird. I called it just right, where he ended up not damaging the hood, not damaging the front clip, but and not really hitting the door. Like it really just was that front fender. And like he ran and just turned his shoulder and bam, right into the thing. And I'm like, you jerk. And his butt smacked into the door. So if you look at it at the angle, you see the little ripple in the door. You're like, it's a little funny there.
Did
But-
you take him out or did he run off?
He ran off, but how many times have you shot a deer and then
Right. He's probably went off someplace and died.
Right.
Yeah.
But I looked the next day when I was going back to work and I was like, I don't see him. But anyway, and I tried to open the door at the time to go check it out. And I just felt like the door like crunching into stuff when I went like 2 inches out. And I'm
Yeah.
like, nope, shut the door. So anyway, I ended up I found the fender and a company that would paint the same color on it for $340 and ship it.
Ooh, not too bad,
I
man.
was like, yeah, I can do that. So
Yeah.
I got the fender, went on. I got to say, the lines line up. I kind of am like, oh, I'm ready to be a body man,
Mhm.
whatever. Like, I've been the king of Bondo, but it turns out changing the fender wasn't that bad.
Right.
And especially if you have somebody else who knows what they're doing, paint it.
Yeah.
Now, you could make an
That's the big
argument.
trick.
Well, Chuck, is that 20-year-old car you have, is the paint really going to match? Is it sun faded? Look, you get a layer of dust from the yard in there.
You won't be able to tell with it.
You can't even tell.
Yeah. Just
So-
don't wash it anymore and you're good.
Exactly. So I got that going on. That worked out. Looked great. Of course, like the next day I get that car and I'm like, hey, your car's back. Everything's good to the wife. And then, the alternator went out in another vehicle we have. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Everything's looking up. They say it comes in threes. No, I know the daughter had a flat tire on the way home last night. So it's nonstop. We got ours caught up.
When it comes to that stuff, man, it doesn't come in threes. It just comes continually.
It just keeps hitting.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Well, I got the check engine light in the truck, if that helps.
There you go.
That's normal life, right?
Yeah. The best way to fix that I found is a little piece of electrical tape over that light.
Over that light, little spray paint. Pull the dash apart, take out the bulb.
Yeah. There you go. See,
that sounds right. I had one. I had a vehicle I had to get inspected, and the brake light was always on. Like not the brake light in the back, like it says brake on the dash.
right.
And
Like your brake is always
pulled
on?
out the little ribbon that fed that light, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, it's good now." And
Yeah.
nobody said anything. And then the rear end gave out. So who knows?
No, maybe you should have paid attention to that light. You're just driving with your emergency brake on everywhere.
Tell me something. But anyway, I appreciate you guys sticking around, and that's awesome that you hang with us, and we'll hopefully have some awesome stuff coming up next week. So with that, stay safe, and we'll talk to you guys next week.